Hey, Star. How's it going? Star Maduke. Oh, I have to write this stuff on the hat. I still gotta do that. What are we learning? I have to edit a video project. It's like a video project for English. You'll see. I'm gonna get to it. Because... I don't know. Webcam is absolutely peak. Oh my god. Yeah. What was I just going to do? Oh yeah, the hat. Remind me later. I'll do that later. How's the audio? Are we good? I feel like I could turn it down. Even though it's already down. Yo, what's good, Brett? Yeah, this is just... I'm editing a project for English. So, nothing too exciting. I won't be surprised if there's absolutely nobody here, but I'm gonna be recording some voiceovers. Yeah, boring. Yeah, it's not gonna be too entertaining, but I'd just rather stream it than just sit in silence and suffer through this. So, yeah, holy webcam. Hello? Is that just on my end? Oh my Jesus. What's happening? Jit. Are we good? Oh, the connection's bad. Yo. Oh, and I'm delayed. Are we good? Oh, we're good now. Okay. Here, I gotta check this stream, bro. Hold on. I'll read your message. 1 second. Hold up. Hold up. I need to find... How's it sound? How's it sound? Oh, that sounds good. Sounds pretty good. That sounds good. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Okay. I guess I could turn it up a little bit. Okay. Colton, my girlfriend, been in a VC with another guy who she claims is her friend. Yo, I'm hearing myself. He claims is her friend, but she has been spending time with him instead of me, and she left him. Wait, and she left our chat for him, and now she's all of a sudden away. So you're... Yo, I can't keep up with this back and forth with her, not with her, but, damn. Damn. That's all I have to say to that. After 2 months, you managed to, yeah. Brett, I looked, because I'm so upset with Nintendo, I was like, yo, let me go back and edit the stream, because, you know, it launched today. Switch 2 launched today at midnight. So I was just like, I'll post this. It's kind of late. 2 months too late. So it'll get like 20 views or something. I don't care. It's funny. I love my reaction. I make myself laugh. Okay? That might be... I don't know. I find myself hysterical. Might just be me. 5 days. What's this Adam guy talking about 5 days? Anyways, yo, Mario Kart looks kind of baller though. I'm not even gonna lie. Nintendo is actually an L company. I know. I know. It's actually just sad. It's just sad. It's so sad. Source 2 is 5. Yeah, I know. With the bundle. I imagine a lot of people do the bundle because the game is freaking $80. GTA is gonna be like what? People are saying 100. 100's fine. That game will be crazy. But that's a $20 difference from Mario Kart. Mario Kart. Really? Holy ad. I'm gonna kill somebody. Here, I'm gonna turn this up and then turn this down. How's that? Does that sound good? That sounds good. Alright. Colt, I agree. Colt and I have very strong views against Nintendo because they were horrible. Yeah. Cole, remember a day ago when I had 119 subs? You have how? Yo, you're booming, bro. What did you have a stream pop off or video pop off, or has it just been exponentially growing? Making Ellets the wrong way? What is this? Making Ellets the wrong way. Elliots? I can't read. Alright, let me get to this. Let's get frickin' started. CapCut. Yeah! Yeah! CapCut, yeah! Yo, that music. How do I look positioned wise? Am I positioned good here? What are we thinking? Hey, yo, do not log out of that. Here we go. How does that look? Holy message. Can't remember day. Oh yeah, it must be $60. Yeah. Bro, if they priced everything normally and the Switch was $450, $500 with the bundle, I would have been over the moon. But just because they had to add the freaking every little thing, the perks. Yo, I watched no. Listen to this. I watched the guy that spent 2 months waiting for the Switch 2. This man, when he walked in the store, Nintendo, the freaking New York Nintendo, was blasting copyright music. Blasting copyright music. So then the people recording videos and live streaming would get copyrighted and wouldn't get any money from it. Or they would have to mute it. Because they were blasting. Nintendo is so greedy. It's actually, and they act like they're not doing anything wrong. It's so frustrating. It's crazy. It's crazy. Every little thing. The freaking in-store. The in-store music, bro. Really? It's crazy. I know, man. They love me multiplayer streams been popping out. Oh, all the streams have nice. I've been doing mobile streams, and one stream gave me 34 subs, but they all auto private. Really? Yo, 34 subs in one stream is insane. Yeah, OG Nintendo. The new presidents and head of it, they all get the finger. They all get the bird. Me and my girlfriend haven't VC since Tuesday, and she keeps saying we will later, but then becomes busy all of a sudden, which I think is BS. Yo, brother, just get a real life girlfriend, and then you won't have to deal with that. I can't say speaking from experience, but I mean, that just sounds more, you know, easier to manage, whatnot. I have all these videos. So I'm gonna just go like this, and I'm gonna just go like this. Hey! Oh boy. That was a jump scare. I told him, like, he should be in FNAF. He'd be the scariest jump scare of all time. Okay? Respectfully, of course. But that was a jump scare and a half. Yeah. I need to get a Google document or something. What did I use to... Here, I'll just go to Schoology. Give me 1 second. I'll send screenshots of the sub count so you see I'm not just... Well, I believe you, man. I mean, I don't know why you'd be capping about that, but... Yeah, that's a lot. That's kind of nuts. In one stream? That's bonks, bruh. That's bonkers. What am I doing? I keep... No, not photography. English. I got you. I want to see how crazy it is. Okay. On Discord? Probably. I imagine. Because my phone's the webcam. So that wouldn't work. We go here. We go right here. We go right here. And we go right here. Kaboosh. Can I make this like split screen here? I definitely can. Yo, you hear this banger? Alright, so here we go. Why is it sideways? Capcom on PC is just weird, bro. It's just kind of weird. Here we go. First interview. I have to say this, and then it has to be a video of fading down. I know where this video is. It's from outside. Where is it at? Right here. Device not supporting HDR. Oh no, what will I ever do for the school assignment? HDR. No, oh no. What will I ever do?
It's for the English project.
Okay, I gotta mute that. Will you play at the end of the live Don't Savor? Sure. Kitty! Buddy! Hey, buddy! Probably. I'll play Don't Savor, I guess. I mean, if I'm not actually dead. Because I might be kind of tired. So it goes like this. I have to make it fade. I don't know how to do any of this. Yo, search, my boy. The hell is this? Is this this is not, this is straight up, just straight up not fading at all. Animation, fade in. There, that was hard. I want it to be a longer fade in. That can be shorter as well. That's kind of baller. Hold on, I'm kind of covering the stuff here. Here, I'll put me top left. I want to hear the chicken song, bro. It's always this one. Always. Do I seriously look in the server right now? Yo. Oh. Is it this or is it the big boy one? It's okay. Wait, what? Where? Oh, in mine? My fault? Spamming in garbage? If you put it in main chat, I'll be done. I'm done. What the? What did you? What the? This isn't real. That's absolutely demolished. Wait. Dang, that's a lot of views. 28 new subs. 18, 3. Damn. All on mobile. Mobile streamer. What happened here? That's kind of crazy. Wait, what is this? Hold on. What is this? Yeah, I feel like it's AI because AI is getting so good. I feel like it is just straight up AI. Dun, dun, dun. Whoops. Yo, Shiny King, what's good? Hold on, I feel like I remember what this is. I did this on my iPad or on my computer. I don't feel like doing it. Let me get back to this. I'll say, welcome back. Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Wait. We'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Now let's get what Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and how long periods are. People have been doing this, yada yada. I feel like I gotta say more than just this. I feel. I don't know. I'm about to do a stream outside, most likely. Sick. And I made an unboxing stream. Switch to more like cracked Switch. You got the Switch too, bro? You supported that greedy ass company? No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. If you got it, that's sick. I want it, but I also don't want to support that company because it's crazy what they're doing. You did? That's nuts. Okay, it I don't think it. Why'd you buy two? There's no way you bought two. Why would you buy two? There's no way you have enough money just to buy two Switches. To buy two Switch 2s. Yo, let me get proof in the Discord then. I feel like I gotta say more than this. Because of loan fees? So you bought two? I mean, two Switch 2s is $450, which is pretty much $1,000 plus tax, and then the two controllers is $80 plus tax. I'm paying $600 a month for Switch 2 now. Why? Let me see proof in the Discord you bought too. I want to see. I don't know why tax is a thing. I know. They should just... The government doesn't need tax. It's not like they're trillions of dollars in debt or anything. Okay, I gotta lock in and like speak my mind here. Honestly, I don't care too much about this. Like, I want it to be good, but I low-key don't care too much about it. How do I do a voiceover? How the hell do I do a voiceover, bro? Audio, import. 9 uses. I don't have it with me right now. I'm about to put a stream out. Okay. Cool, I'm coming for you. Wait. I'm coming for you, Shiny. Cool, I'm coming for you too, not just Shiny. Are you okay. 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 I'm Irvin right now. Alright, I gotta lock in and do this. How do I do an overlay? Probably this. Yep. Okay. Today we'll be talking about... Okay, that's good. Boo, ba boo, ba ba boo. Boo, ba boo, ba ba boo, 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 ba boo, ba da boo. Wait, how do I... Oh, right here. I'm nervous. Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about the school schedules. About the school schedules? What am I talking about? Today we'll be interviewing. Why is it so loud? Oh my god. Students, staff about the school schedules. Wait, why is it so loud? Is that what my mic sounds like on stream? No, no way. Today we'll be interviewing students, staff about the school schedules. Yo, Russian letters. Homework stream, really? Yo, Russian letters, I would rather stream and do homework than do homework in silence, you know? And I'm editing, so it's kind of something. I'm buying a Google card too. Don't get scammed again. Oh yeah, Russian letters. What is that switch? What happened? Try doing the news voice a little more casual. What do you mean? My news voice is like not even news voice. Or something. I gotta do this again. Turn that volume way down. Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. How was that? That sounded pretty good. That's baller. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing. Oh yeah, it's crispy. That's crispy. That's crispy. I'm not buying $100, not taking a chance of them driving away. Yeah, what you bought, bro, it was $10 when you sent the picture. The first day though, the first day Russian letters. Way too oh. Bro, what do you mean? Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Students and staff, you hear me? Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Wait, why is this mic? Wait, why is it? Wait, hold on. Do you guys hear background? Wait, why is it? What the hell is going on? Wait, why is it? Is the background noise really loud? Or is that just me? Wait. Wait, we're good now. Wait, what just happened? Are we good? Are we good now? Shh. Sorry, I was testing something. Am I seriously getting ads? Okay, we're good now. Colton, when I reach 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subs, I will face review. Alright, bet. Do the script, but more what do you mean more casual? I'm just speaking here. Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. I feel like I gotta add more though. The intro's hella short. It has to be about 5 minutes. You think this is enough for 5 minutes? I should talk slower. Just so it spreads out more. Alright. Yo. Why is that so loud? Oh my G. Okay, we're good. Welcome back. Today, we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. That was way longer. Okay, it's also really quiet, so let's just move this up. Welcome back. Today, we'll be interviewing students with... Breaking news! Students have been complaining about schedules. No, I feel like they're gonna play this in class, like each one like in class, and if I'm like, welcome back to the school schedule channel, like, that's kind of cringe. Is it actually? Wait, why is it doing this? Why is it so high? Why is this freaking background? Is it because of this? Yo, what is good with this mic, bro? Why is it? Why? There's nothing happening, bro. Why is the background noise so damn loud? You don't sound like you're speaking, you sound like you're reading. You might be right. Why is it so loud? Wait, what if I go to face cam? Bro, what is going on? Russian letters, why is it doing this? You tell me. You tell me. I don't understand. Hello, hello. Okay, I don't understand anymore. Yeah, I do use OBS. You could still loosen up more. The background's might be because you have multiple inputs going on one. That's what I was thinking. I feel like CapCut is messing this up. So should I use like a different mic for it? Just what happened when you let... I'm not an idiot. I've fixed mics. I fix mics for a living, okay? School schedules. Today, we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. So you have one mic input going to OBS right now, and you have one input going to your editing software, so either you have to mute OBS or a separate mic. Here, what if I do this? It's still there. We're still having problems here. What if I go out of CapCut? Alright, why are we still... Is there still noise? I think there's definitely still noise. Is it just... I'm having issues here. Hello? Why is it tweaking? Bro. Bro, the editing software is using my... It's my same mic. I just switched it to my headset mic. I just did now. No, I know, my camera, that was bad. I could put it back. See, look, it was at headset mic. Hello? Bro, it's never this bad. Ever. 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 Like, ever. Here, what if it's this? It might be this for no reason. Yo, I can't even see it in my settings, bro. Hello? Are we good? Are we good? I feel like we're good. I still feel like there's hella noise. Are we good? What if I do this? How's the background noise? How's the white noise? There's not noise? Good. Are we good? I hope we're like actually good this time. Else I'll be done. I don't know what happened. I really don't. Oh yeah, we're back. Shh. Oh, we're back. Hello? Why do I sound... Does it... Yo. Wait, that's not... Wait, that is the right mic. Hello? Hello? Are we good? Are we good? Do I have to talk like this really close to it now? Do I have to be super close to it now? Are we good? It still looks quiet though. Is it seriously? There's no way it's this. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Wait, hello? Are we good? Oh my god. I'm so done. Give me 1 second. Hello? We're going back to the OG days. This homie. Going back to the OG days. This will be the program. Hello, how are you doing today? And then this mic will be the stream mic. And hopefully that'll work. So I'm gonna leave here. Leave here. I'm gonna go you. How does this sound? Today we're gonna be doing some ASMR. Shh. Hey. Okay. And then we go back to this. We go back to this. There's still a problem. Are we good? No. No, we're not. This is an opposite problem I had when trying to play Minecraft in the Discord call. I couldn't have multiple connections to my mic. Put that mic next to the other one behind the filter on the stand. This one? This one? I want to see what I sound like. Now I'm curious. Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. Oh wait, I sound beautiful. There's just hella background noise. This one's better? No way. You're lying. Hello, hello. How does this sound? How does this sound? Hi. There's just hella background noise. Hi, hi, hi. Hello. How are you guys doing? This one's better? No way. You're lying. Hello, hello. How does this sound? How does this sound? I don't know, dude. Bro. Like ASMR. Yeah. I just want to freaking get this stupid dumb. I'm gonna start tweaking. Hello. Today we're gonna be doing some ASMR. Today we're gonna be doing some ASMR. Oh my god. Bro, what is happening? What? Are we good? Hello? Are we good? Oh my god, I think we're back. Are we back? It looks like it's working. Yo, I changed my name, bro. My name's Colton now. I'm back to Colton. I'm back permanently. Are we good? I really don't know anymore. I think that's good. But your homework's doomed? No, it's not. This video is gonna be... I'm gonna get an A+ on this video assignment. Okay, now I have to make sure this mic actually connects to the CapCut. Crap, I gotta move that. No, I'm not using the TikTok narrator. I'm not doing that. Then he would think it's like fully AI. He would think I did that fully AI. Your computer can't run smoothly? What do you mean? Can't run smoothly. I'll be done if it can't run smoothly. No, no, I'll be done. Okay. Okay, it connected to the right thing. So we're good, right? We should... We're good. Oh my god, are we actually good now? Holy smokes. Welcome back. Today we're gonna be... Okay, I hear myself twice. Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Okay. Thank you, me. You're welcome, me. Some corny ass shit. Yo, what's good, Ethan? Just take the headphones off. But then I can't hear myself. No, I can't hear, like, the music. Yeah, honestly, actually, well, I need to hear myself back, but right now, I guess no. Okay. Yo. Yo, yo. Yo, yo. All right. Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing... Here, I have to talk slower, though. Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about the school schedules. Oh, boy. We'll be interviewing students and staff about the school schedules. Bro, it's not too old. What do you want me to be? I have to talk normal so then people don't make fun of me. You had it before you restarted? Oh, that's true. This is good, right? Welcome back. Today, we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Enjoy. Okay. Welcome back.
I think that's good,
we'll be
right?
Interviewing students and staff. Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing
Yes? Okay. Bro, it sounds like the same thing of what I have been saying.
Welcome back.
I had been doing that. How long of a pause before I start talking?
Welcome back. Today Welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. About
Okay. Now let's get with oh my god, I am not gonna be able to talk. No, you keep going really deep voice at the end of your sentences, like you're doing some Bro, that's what I am doing, some corny news report.
school schedules. About school schedules.
I don't know how you want me to talk. I don't know what you want from me.
Today, we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules.
Now let's get with. Oh my god! I'm not gonna be able to do this. Talk normal? I'm talking I'm talking normal. I'm trying to talk clear, but I can't talk. I gotta talk slower. Yo.
Today, we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules.
Now let's get with. My Jesus, I can't. Oh my god. No, do. Oh my god. Okay. Now let's get what people. Oh my god. Now let's get what Miss Booty feels about the. Now let's get what Miss Booty feels. Now let's get what Miss Booty. Now let's get what Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and wait. Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and how long periods are. It's actually spelled Budde. Idiot. She's like I think she's the principal or a dean.
We'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules.
Now let's get what Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and how long periods are. Mid-ad? I mean, that was kind of sick, no? Look at this idiot. Okay. I feel like I talk too fast as well. Now let's get what Miss Booty feels about the how Miss Booty. Now let's get how Miss Booty feels, not what Miss Booty feels. Idiot. Who typed that? Howie's? What? You can't read that out loud? Just say the principal? No, because it's specifically... I got multiple interviews, bro. We got Vaughn in here. And Vaughn be saying a bunch of nonsense. We'll get to that, okay? Now let's get what Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans. How? Okay, I got... What the hell was that? Okay.
We'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules.
Now let's get what... Oh my god! Now let's get how Miss Booty feels about the time... Now let's get how... Now let's get how what Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans. How long teachers have to make plans. Frick me. Fook me, bro. Bro, what? If you say Miss Booty, people are gonna piss themselves laughing. Everybody had the same teacher. No, but if it was everybody, yeah, that would, yes, but everybody has the same interviews. Because he provided all the teacher interviews, we had to get the student interviews. Everybody has Miss Booty. Okay. Miss Booty. Okay. Let's lock in here. Now let's get how Miss Booty feels about the time. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Now let's get how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and how long periods are. I mean, it's not bad, right? Now let's get how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans. Have to make plans? I can't do this. Miss Booty? That's how you pronounce it, bro. I have to say Miss Booty. Are you just laughing right now? Stop. We'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Now let's get how Miss... Stop, bro. Yeah, let's talk about how Miss Booty's Stop, bro. That's just her name. That's just her name. Now let's get how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans. Today, we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Now let's get how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and how long periods are. That was amazing. Okay, that was peak. You can't even say it wasn't, because that was. That was incredible work by me. I don't care what you say. Now let's get how Miss Booty... Holy, can I hit the button? Yo! Plans and how long periods are. Welcome back. It's just Miss Booty, bro. Oh my god. You gotta rewrite the whole thing? Bro, this took me ages. It was a group project, but I did like all of this, and I'm editing the full thing. My group better suck my feet or something. I don't know. Miss Booty. Schedules. Now let's get how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and how long periods are. No, we're not talking about our periods. The class periods, how long periods are. Wait. Wait. Let's get what Miss Booty feels, how long periods are. Stop. 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 You're like mixing up the words. Sounds like you're gonna teach a health class. Stop, bro. It's just her name and it's just periods, okay? Two things line up that aren't supposed to line up. I mean, they line up, but they weren't intended to. Now let's get how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and how long periods are. What if I say how long her periods are? That would be hilarious. Coming up, we have an interview with Miss Booty and how long and how long periods are. So I'm not saying that. Coming up. Oh, I'm not gonna say coming up. It's gonna be the next thing immediately. Oh my god, stop. Ugh. Now let's get... How does this sound though so far? Welcome back. Today, we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. Now let's get how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to... Here, I should say first. I'm just jumping straight into it. I'm just jumping straight into it. We'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. First, let's see how Miss Booty feels about her period. First, let's see how Miss Booty feels about her period. Welcome back. Today, we'll be interviewing Yo, imagine. Yo, imagine. Oh, I should hit him with a good morning. Good morning, and welcome back. Welcome back. Today... You're right. Good morning, and welcome back. Today... Hit him with a good morning and... A little good morning and, if you will. Good morning, and welcome back.
Good morning and welcome back.
That okay? A little bit closer, or just edging closer and closer.
Good morning and welcome back.
And welcome back.
Good morning and welcome back. Today we'll be
God, it sounds choppy, bro. It kind of sounds hella choppy.
Good morning and welcome back.
I should put some Nintendo music in the background. Imagine. He'd be like, yo, why is he adding background music?
Morning and welcome back. Today
Good morning and welcome and
good morning and welcome back. Today
welcome back.
good morning and welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students.
I think
and
that's
staff
alright.
About
I think that's to Obama. I don't care.
good morning and welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules.
Fine, let me lock in. I don't care if I'm Obama. I gotta get the word out.
We'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules.
First, let's see how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and how long periods are. And how long her periods are.
Schedules. First, let's see how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and how long school schedules. First, let's see how
Let's get how. Wait. Now, wait. Now let's get how. Now let's see how. Okay, I think that's alright. Look up a video weatherman and you'll understand the vibe.
First, let's see how Miss Booty feels.
First, let's see how Miss Booty feels. I just end it there.
First, let's see how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers.
Oh god, this last name does not work well, okay?
First, let's see how Miss Booty feels about the time teachers have to make plans and how long periods are.
God, that sentence is just like weird, even though it's not supposed to be. I'm gonna roll with it for now. I can always make changes later, okay? So it's the intro of the school.
Good morning and welcome back.
Oh god, I don't like that.
And welcome back. Today,
I don't like that.
good morning and welcome back. Today, we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. First, let's see how Miss Booty
Little bit of spacing.
schedules. First, let's see how Miss Booty feels school schedules. First,
And then I'll cut it here, I think.
about school schedules. First,
Here, let's see what I have to have here. Video fading. Oh, I can't see a damn thing. Yup. Oh wait, I can just do that. Never mind. Oops, oopsies. Video that's fading and panning down to the end of school, coming in, and then a cut to the first interview. Okay. You gotta word it like first, we'll hear from Miss Booty's. Oh, you're right. Russian letters. You're the greatest help. I think you're on point right now. I think you might be peaking right now. All right. So I'll say first, we'll hear Miss Booty's opinion on the Miss Booty's opinion about the time teachers have to make. Okay.
we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules.
First, we'll hear Miss Booty's opinion on how long teachers have to make plans and how long periods are. Let's get straight into it. Yo, could I... Wait, how do I leave this menu? Am I stupid? Yo! Oh, it was covered up.
First, we'll hear Miss
We'll hear from the...
First, we'll hear from
Alright, that's good. Yep.
schedules. First, we'll hear Miss Booty's
Yeah? I don't know. Okay. What? Yeah?
schedules. First,
No.
schedules. First, we'll
No
schedules.
milkshake.
First, we'll
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
school schedules. First, we'll hear Miss Booty's opinion
on how long teachers have to make plans.
I don't know.
How long teachers have to make plans and how long periods are.
I feel like it's fine. I feel like I don't care. I feel like I don't care much.
We'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. First, we'll hear Ms. Booty's opinion on how long
Kinda
teachers
loud
have
there.
to make plans.
Okay, it cuts to like her sitting there or something.
We'll hear Ms. Booty's opinion on how long teachers have to make plans and how long periods are.
Actually, I need some B-roll here. Or something, okay?
We'll hear Ms. Booty's opinion on how long teachers have to make plans.
How long teachers have to make plans? I'm gonna go to Schoology here. And I'm gonna get the interview. Principal Booty. Yep. Principal Booty. That's her. Give me 2 minutes. I'm cooking. Yeah, you can honestly do this whole thing for me. You could rephrase what I'm gonna say into better, sentences. Staff interviews. Principal Booby. Sorry. Yo, what do you mean I'm out of storage, bud? What the hell am I listening to right now? What was this question? What question was this, John? I don't remember, Nomo. I'm just gonna have to find people have been in the schedule. People have been in the schedule for a period of time.
Right.
Been in the schedule for.
Oh, I guessed it right off the bat.
People have been in the schedule for a period of time, so teachers are comfortable with the amount of time that they have for.
It's Miss
lessons.
Booty, bro. Let's talk about her. Okay, if like they see this or something, I'm getting like suspended. I don't know. Make a copy. Can I just paste it here? You think that's possible? Download. Ooh, download would probably work, right? That's not it. Sorry. Okay. And then we just drag and drop now.
All right. What
He-
part of
he
our
said-
current
he
school
said,
schedule
"All right."
learning and what
Yo, shut up, Ryan Rapaz.
I think what is best about our.
Oh,
school
I just
schedule right now-
dropped my teacher's name. I'm so sorry.
Schedules. First, we'll hear Ms. Booty's
All right.
opinion on how long
what
teachers
part of
have to
our
make
current
plans
school schedule
and how
best
long
supports
periods are.
students?
Is it just her sitting here for a little bit? Awkwardly.
First, we'll hear Ms. Booty's opinion on how long teachers have to make plans.
And how long periods are. And how long her periods are. Sorry, I'll stop.
To make plans and how long periods are.
And then I'll do a cut here. Periods are usually weird. I don't need her opinion. Let her cook, bro. Come on. Where is the audio at? My boy.
I think what is.
She doesn't know everybody's going to be using these videos. No, she doesn't know that.
I think what is.
Best for the community is probably lots of things.
I think what is best about our school schedule right now is it's predictable. People have been in the schedule for a period of time, so teachers are comfortable with the amount of time that they have for to give lessons. Period of time, so teachers are comfortable with the amount of time that they have for lesson.
And I'll do a super long pause like it's in the news. Thanks, Miss Moody. Back to you, John. Back to you, Bill.
Well, Jim, I really feel like, you know, periods could be longer, but, you know, you heard it from the most here. The schedule's supposed to be predictable. Bad principal, bad.
I think what is best about our school schedule right now is it's.
Hold on, how does this make plans and how long periods are?
I think.
God, the mic. They use the freaking $3 Timu mic, whatever the hell. Like, this mic is crispy. Like, you can hear. Make plans and how. Like, that's amazing. And then it's this crap. How long periods are?
I think what is best about our school schedule right now is it's predictable. People have
Been in the school schedule committee for years. What did she say? Teachers are coming to another time.
time, so teachers are comfortable with the amount of time that they have for lesson.
And then it cuts to a footage of me like, well, back to you, Bill. Like in the news where it's like super long pauses for no reason. Actually, there's a reason, but I don't want there to be a reason. Thanks, Miss Booty. I'm gonna say thanks, Miss Booty. I don't care. I don't care if it's cringy. Thanks, Miss Booty. We also had a student. I'll talk like that, bro. Here we go.
The amount of time that they have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion on the periods and how long they are. Yikes! That was kind of choppy at the end there. Thanks, Miss Booty. We also. Hey, is that Obama or no? Thanks, Booty. Shut up. Thanks, Miss Booty. Yeah?
Yeah. Are you streaming?
Yeah.
I'm coming in my robe.
Yeah. Thank you. You're not even on camera.
Okay. Are you getting the editing done?
Yeah, look at it. It's a teacher. It's Miss Booty.
Good.
Yeah.
Miss Booty.
Mm-hmm.
Why is she in it?
She's the interview.
Oh.
We had 3 people interviews.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Whoa, this caught me off guard. It's peanut butter. Thanks, Miss Booty.
They have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an
Have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion on the periods and how long they are. Honestly, I kind of mess with that. It's not to Obama, right? Or is it? Wait, thanks, Miss Booty. Was that's Miss Booty? Yeah, that was Miss Booty. That's her. The goat. Bro, that's not Joe is hungry and he don't have bait. Are you seriously going back to this? First, we'll hear Miss Booty's opinion. Honestly, they could be dating. I wouldn't even be surprised. On how long teachers have to make plans. Miss Booty and the chicken guy.
I think what is best about our school schedule right now is it's predictable. People have been in the schedule for a period of time.
And then I'll do like kids walking in the halls.
About our school schedule right now is it's predictable.
And then I'll do a cut here. Here, I have to. Oh my god! I swear to God, give me one more ad. You will feel my wrath. I have to extract the audio. How do I do that? Actually, I could do an overlay. What am I talking about? So I need kids walking in the halls. So we have to go Google Drive. Google Drive. Wait, let me not leak my email here. Yep, sign in. I know. Saying those two things, no matter what context you have, yeah. There's gonna be chunks in there. And I'm not sad about that. Wait, I'm on the wrong account. Welcome back to the Booty Podcast, where we talk about periods. Class periods. Something like that. English project. Here we go. Oh, here we go, baby. How many videos we got here? Is this seriously it? Oh. Is this seriously it? We have 6 videos. from the iPads. Okay. What's this one? That's not a bad. Oh, I got that shot as well. I got like, bro, are these all mine? These are all mine. Are we serious? Instead of period, I would use class schedule, and instead of Miss Booty, I would use our principal. No. Because I already said schedule in the thing. So it'd be double using the word twice, right? Is that worthy?
People have been in the schedule. Asked about our school schedule right now is it's predictable. People have
It's predictable. What do you what is that supposed to mean?
our school schedule right now is it's predictable.
I don't care. I don't care.
People have been in this
I'll use whatever words I want.
right now is it's predictable.
There's lots of people that like this schedule. I'm using this one. Okay, I should stop overthinking it and just do it, right? Overlay.
Now is it's predictable. People have been in the schedule for a period of
Yo, let me overlay this. What's overlay? What the hell's overlay? Hey, yo. Am I stupid? Am I stupido? We have our eyewitness, Miss Booty. Track height. Oh, I see.
now is it's predictable. People
Miss Booty, shut up. Bro, I am stupid. I don't understand. Bro, I don't want you to be short anymore. Does she realize she's saying nothing?
people have been in the schedule for a period.
She kind of is saying nothing. She's saying something about saying nothing. Bro, how the hell do I overlay this? Am I dumb? Record. Do I have to put it on top or something? Oh, I do have to put it on top. Ew, that's weird, bro.
It's predictable. People have been in the schedule.
Oopsies. That was a weird cut there.
Now is it's predictable. People have
That's a
been
clean cut. Clean cut.
in the schedule for a period of time. So
And then we do another cut here of Miss Booty speaking her mind. And we put it up there.
teachers are comfortable with the amount of time that they have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. Thanks, Miss Booty. Thanks, Miss Booty. Wow, we're already 30 minutes in. I feel like that's making good time. Frankly, I say she needs a booty call. Who are these poor people you were stalking in the library? Bro, we had to get like shots of people doing work. Thanks, Miss Booty.
For lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. I'm so happy when I say that.
For lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. I didn't get the S in there.
Lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. She didn't even say an S.
Lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. Lesson. Because the stupid mic couldn't pick up the S.
For
I know. Coming after this mic sounds amazing. Look what I didn't even mean to do that. Look at her mouth. I'm sorry.
time
I might be like.
that they have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We all.
I put text here. Thanks, Miss Booty. I'm doing the most then now.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has.
And then here we'll go back to. Thanks, Miss Booty. Bro, what should I put in the thanks, Miss Booty? You should intentionally make the video bug out and say it was an accident. Wait, what do you mean? Make it bug out where?
For lesson.
Oh, right here. Inaudit. Sorry, no, that's too mean.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We all.
Bro, what do I put on thanks, Miss Booty? I'll get her smiling. I'll just get her being, or something. Let me go back here. Let me go here.
Are there academic or elective courses?
To have more opportunities and more opportunities to get hands-on and
Next, we'll hear from a student who has a strong opinion on the class scheduling.
explore.
It's good stuff.
That would make us.
But it's not what I have written down. He wants me to say the stuff I've written down. Just had a student. You know what? I'm gonna just copy and paste your shit. Oops. Jesus, why does it look like that? Let me change that really quick. Wait. Transparent. Black text. None. There we go. We asked a student. We also asked a student about how he feels. Next, we'll hear from a student who has a strong opinion on the class scheduling. What the? Okay. I had some typos. That's easy to text. Easy to text, easy to type. I can't even do it. Look, it turns white when I click on it. I don't care.
They have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion on the periods and how long they are. Good morning. Strong opinion on the periods and how.
On the class scheduling, I'll say that.
Of a student who has a very strong opinion
On the class scheduling and how long they are. Did I change my tone too much? I think I changed my tone way too much.
opinion on the class scheduling and how
Oh,
long they are.
Jesus. I sound oppressed.
Of a student who has a very strong opinion
On the class scheduling and how long they are. I feel like I was out of breath there for no reason.
strong opinion on the class scheduling and how long they are.
I started speaking way too fast. All I'm saying is that you have some comment on their strong opinion and how long periods are. Is you can't have someone comment. Wait, what? At least 90 dudes are gonna say my girl's period. Stop. What am I trying to say here? Hold on. Oh my god, give me one more ad.
Very strong opinion. You have a student who has a very strong opinion
On the class scheduling and how long they are.
on the class scheduling and how long they are. Strong opinion on the class scheduling and how long they are. Strong opinion on the class scheduling and how long.
I don't know. How is that?
Strong opinion on the class scheduling and how long they are.
I mean, yo, what's good? Super CSX. What's the assignment? I have to do a video project on class schedules. It's very interesting. And, you know, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to get these voiceovers. These voiceovers are causing me pain. Yo, I gotta start making better time. It's already 9:30, and I still gotta do, I have a math quiz tomorrow. Fuck. I also gotta record an AS. I have to do ASL as well. Oh boy. Okay. I gotta start picking up the pace here.
For lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion on the class scheduling and how long they are. On the class scheduling, I gotta say it happier. I have to say it happier. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion on the class scheduling and how long they are. That was pretty good. Strong opinion on the class scheduling. And how long they are. Let me take out my breath because I took a breath right here. So cut that John out. Opinion on the class scheduling. It's a little bit loud, I think. Strong opinion on the class scheduling and how. I mean, that's not bad. On the class scheduling. Too long of a pause. On the class scheduling. Opinion on the class scheduling and how long they are. That's good. That's good. Okay. Just go with thanks, Miss Booty. Next we'll hear from a student who has a very strong opinion on the length of classes. What does Vaughn say? Wait, but he says I would hate that so much it would feel like finals every week. Strong opinion on the class scheduling and how long they are. He's a very strong opinion about No, my thing was right, brother, because we asked Vaughn like kind of a different question. Strong opinion. He has a very strong opinion about if there were less hours but longer periods. I also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion about if class hours were oh my boy. If class hours were if class hours were longer but shorter periods. Wait, what? If class hours were longer but had less periods. Okay, I think this is good. Who has a very strong opinion if class hours were longer but had less periods. I mean come on. I feel like you can't get much better than that. Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion if class hours were longer but had less periods. Good morning. Very strong opinion. Interview of a student who has a very strong opinion about if class hours were longer but had less periods. I mean, is that better? About if... Ooh, I changed my tone. Are you kidding me? Opinion about if class hours were long. Opinion about if class hours were longer. I changed my tone. Ooh, I liked what I said there. Who has a very strong opinion on the scheduling of classes and how increased hours would affect students. I like that shit. I like that. On the structure of classes and how increased hours would affect students more.
very... Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion about the structure of the classes and how increased hours would affect the student more. And how increased hours...
I like that.
Opinion about the structure of the classes and how increased hours would affect... Opinion about the structure of the classes and how increased hours would affect the student more. Hours would affect the student. How increased hours would affect the student more.
All Vaughn said was, I would hate that so much. That's all he said. Okay. I think this is good.
that they have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion about the structure of the classes and how increased hours would affect the student more.
I like
morning.
more.
And
Good morning and welcome to my humble abode. What do I add? What B-roll do I add here?
thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an...
Thanks, Miss Booty. I want to get her just smiling at the camera. I kind of just for like a frame, not a frame, but like quick.
What impact do you think later schools?
Time to school. But I would be in support of pushing.
How about this one? More implies that they're being
We want schools to be
affected.
more-
Would affect the student more, because no, it's saying more hours, like longer hours, longer periods.
We want school to feel more meaningful and relevant. Where do we start?
I think the reality is we have.
But he said, I think the reality is. Russian letters. I like more. Just because you like less doesn't mean I have to like less. More is always better.
Experience. What do students need more of during the school day?
Checkmate.
It may not be a popular.
Can I just get this woman smiling? Jesus. Oh my god. Is it the song? No. I'm manually playing it. I'm manually playing it. I don't care. It's a banger. Nope. I don't care. It's a banger. Oh my god. She hasn't smiled in years. Yeah, you're probably right. You're definitely right.
How do you see project-based?
No, right there. That was... She went... I'm using this one. What was that? 3? Numero 3? Right here. Download. Alright. What the... Scan for viruses? Is Rapaz trying to give me a virus? Yo, what's good, King... Dare? 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 I don't know. Dur?
How do you see project-based?
Right here. Just her smiling. Yo, Rapaz. Shut up, dude. My
I
boy?
think anytime you can
My
have
boy?
hands-on
Yo, what is
experience
this man-
where you
Okay.
Thanks, Miss Booty.
She goes, I actually like that a lot.
Thanks, Miss Booty.
Okay, that's good.
that they have for lesson
Thanks, Miss Booty.
for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty.
Okay. Should it be instantaneous? I don't know. Instantaneous might be too quick with it.
For lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty.
I don't know. Shout out to you? What do you mean? What do you mean shout out to you? Why should I? Give me a good reason. Like on stream or in a video? Let's break it down here. What are we talking about? Because if I shout you out right now, I'm shouting you out to Russian letters and only Russian letters. Oh, and Star. They're in here. Big fan. Big fan. Really. I love all your videos. Really? Well then, shout out to you. Shout out to King Durder. And I saw what? Huge shout out to King Durder. Dredre? How do I say it? Durder. Durder. And Star. Shout out to Star as well. And go crazy. And Russian letters. Oh my.
They have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. Thanks, Miss Booty. Next. I need it to be more quickly here. We also have an interview. Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student. And then I'll get little Von Gustafson here. Not that freak. Sorry. I hooked Von. I mic'd Von up in class. Or at lunch. So, kinda tough, I'm not gonna lie. Yo, could I... Making me do the most? Holy crap, what's going on? Where am I? On how long teachers have to... Where am I right now? Yo, what the hell just happened? Yo. First, we'll hear Miss Boo. Jesus, that's kinda loud. Yo, why doesn't that work? My king bad, I'm just trolling. Hi, why? It needs to be cut to black before you say thanks, Miss Booty. Really? You also need name tags. I'll do that, bro. I'll do that later. I'm just trying to get the base stuff down first. And so why is this not working? Why is Von... Why is it... What? Yo, why can I not move this forward? First, we'll hear Miss Booty. There. We also have an... We have to get this man smiling. Yo, what if I use him like being weird? We also have an interview of Von Gustafson here. Wait, this could be genius. This could be amazing. Hold up. So it needs to cut to black?
For lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. So how long of a cut to black though? How long are we talking here? Booty.
For lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. How long of a cut?
Lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. She went. Oh, net crack. Colton, change your channel name to... I'm not changing my name again. I'm keeping it... What is this? I'm editing Yo, why am I so delayed? I'm editing a school, like interview project, whatever.
Have for.
Bro doesn't even know what that is in English. No, I don't.
They have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student. Should I use this? It looks like he's it looks like he's missing a tooth. We also have an interview of a student. Of a sped student. That's kind of funny. I kind of want to use that. Who has a very strong opinion about the structure of the classes. Yo. Cut to black. Thanks, Miss Booty. Cut to... Oh, making a weird face. Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student. How's that? That's good, right? It should only be a back... Oh, I see what you're saying. So, but I like her smiling.
Thanks, Miss Booty. Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview. Thanks, Miss Booty.
lesson
Thanks, Miss Booty.
So like this is what you're talking about?
for lesson
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a.
But I like her little... Yeah, I'll save that for later or something.
teachers are comfortable with
Yeah, that works fine. I was trying to emphasis on the thanks, Miss Booty.
Thanks, Miss Booty.
lesson
Thanks, Miss.
I feel like it's not like lined up perfect.
for lesson
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very.
It was a very bad mental illness.
We also have an interview.
lesson
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student.
It was a very strong
Who has
opinion.
a very strong opinion
And that'll get him thinking.
about the strong opinion. Student who has a very strong opinion
Yeah.
about the structure of the classes.
Very strong opinion. He kept looking at me, bro. Like he wouldn't stop looking at me. Yo, Shiny. What's good? God, I gotta go
We also
faster.
have an interview of a student.
I gotta stop messing around here. Coinus? Holy. Colton is Buenos Dias. Why me papa? Okay. Okay. That's a timeout. Mods, time 'em out. I'm kidding.
I need 3 medium pepperoni, 2 orders wings, breadsticks, cheese
Holy eggs? Holy eggs. Holy freaking ads.
Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student.
I feel like he'll be mad if it's just like him like fooling around.
Who has a very strong.
I'll get him laughing. I'll get him laughing. Laughing is innocent and it's very good. Okay.
Miss Booty. Booty. We also have an interview of a
Thanks, Miss Booty.
Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student.
And he closes his eyes whenever he talks. Put an ad in the middle of the no.
Who has a
No.
very strong opinion.
Sorry, Teach. There was an ad, and I just left it in. Why would there be an? How would that even happen on accident? Yeah, I got an ad. Oops. Sorry.
Student who has a very strong opinion about the structure of the classes and how. Student who has a very.
You don't want to make him laugh? Wait, you don't want him laughing. It makes his story opinion. It makes. Oh my god. You don't want him laughing. It makes his strong opinion seem less strong. Bro, what do I put for?
We also have an interview of a student.
What do I put for? We also have an interview of a student. What did I have on my stuff here? Long shot of students chatting. Do I even have that? We have people in the lunchroom chatting. We have marinara sauce. We have that. We have that. We have Wesley for some reason. They're not chatting. Why do I have... Oh, that's the audio clips. We have me. We have that. We have that. We have that. We have them leaving. Okay. The lunchroom shot. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good shot.
hours. Okay.
Jesus, why does it always do that? Where did it go? Bro, stop cutting back here, you idiot. Okay, it can be on the upper one for some reason. Why does this work?
Strong
And
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have
Okay, Mr. Shagoogle.
who has a very strong.
What?
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student. Booty. We also have an interview of a student who. Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion about the structure of the classes and how.
Honestly, I'm not caring too much about this anymore.
Increased hours would affect the student more. And how increased hours would affect the student more.
Okay. We go like this, we go boom. Yeah, do the Miss Booty smile at the end when you say thanks, Miss Booty, and then cut to the lunch with people. Then cut to him. Okay. So you like the smile now. You like the little jolly smile now. How people change.
they have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a.
So like this is what you're telling me?
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a.
I like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can still get more. So this doesn't have to be the final result, but I want it to be.
We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong.
Just me recording the girl. Yo, she is. She is pretty bad. Okay.
A student who has a very strong.
How long should the lunchroom be? The black screen gives me a Sunny V2 editing vibe. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of creators that have like just a black screen then like an update or something. I think I've probably done that before. But I like the I kind of like that.
Thanks, Miss Booty.
It's like I said that to her and she's like reacting to what I said there.
We also have an interview of a student.
We also have an interview of a
Student who has a very.
and he's laughing.
Of a student who has a very strong opinion about.
Bro, I say the most. I don't know what I'm supposed to have for this part. Just him chilling here?
Students use technology like ChatGPT to their advantage, or they cheat it and then they like fail because that's what he does.
He just called me out there. Okay, what does he say? What do I want him to say? I would hate that so much. Okay. Oh yeah, it's here.
You're like so much.
I would hate that so much.
I would hate that so much.
That's kind of loud as well, my boy.
I would hate that.
I would hate that so much. Okay.
Student who has a very strong.
I would hate that.
About blah 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 and blah 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 blah.
Very strong opinion about the structure of the classes and how increased hours would affect the student more.
I would hate that so much. You're like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby. Here, I'm adding that. I'm adding that.
I would hate that so much. You're like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian. Hold on, I can't speak and hear this at the same time.
We also got a comment from a nearby.
From a nearby civilian. That's kind of funny.
I would hate that so much. You're like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian. Alright.
got a comment from a nearby civilian.
And then it's Ayush speaking facts.
every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
Civilian? Civilian. What's your major? Editing. No, this is a school schedule interview assignment. So, I'm majoring in editing
Every day.
for sure. That look good. Make the lunchroom stock footage like half a second longer before cutting. Half a second longer. What is that gonna do?
Student who has a very strong opinion about the structure of the classes and how increased hours would affect the student.
Bro, I say so much. What do I put here? What do I possibly fill this up with? Just more lunchroom?
Classes and how increased hours would affect the student more.
I would hate that so much.
So just run it back twice? I'll cut like some of it or something.
And how increased hours would affect the student more.
I would hate that so much. It'd be like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
Every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
Civilian.
Teachers are comfortable with the amount of time that they have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion about the structure of the classes and how increased hours would affect the student more.
I would hate that so much.
It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Bro, I've been on this for an hour and 44 minutes, and we're at the second interview. This is not good. Bro, I still gotta edit the vlog. I still got so much to do.
It'd be like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby.
This is due tomorrow. It's not due tomorrow, but I want to have it done because tomorrow we're working on editing it, and I would just rather be like, yo, group, we're done. And so we don't gotta, because we're supposed to like all edit it, and that's gonna be pain. And we're supposed to do it in iMovie. I'm not doing it in iMovie. I'm not doing that with my group as well. No, I'd rather just do the whole thing right now, be done. Yo, okay, why are we? Is that the same Ethan or is that a different Ethan? Thank you, Russian.
Finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
And then a comment from a nearby civilian. We'll go copy paste here and then we'll go skirt. I'm gonna just like reuse the footage here. Oh, whoops.
Every day.
We also got a comment.
Finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
A nearby civilian. Yeah, not like we're in the lunchroom right now. Not like we're actively eating food in the lunchroom. Bro, why are we using the library stock again?
Schedule for a period of time.
Bro, I have a lot of freaking B-roll. I can just use something else if you want. Can I do a little replace? I don't know if replaces work here. I guess I can just delete it. And then use you. I choose you.
And how increased hours would affect the student more.
I like that. He's like stressed right there. He's kind of stressed. And how increased hours would affect the student. I don't know how this guy be sitting on his chair, double legs on the seat with his butt right here. He'd be like freaking, I don't even know. Classes and how increased hours would affect the student more.
I would hate that so much. It'd be like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian. How's that? Bro, I don't care. It's funny. Comment from a nearby civilian.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say?
That's what I'm saying. And then I'll put like captions here.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Nearby civilian.
that's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say English for an hour?
I feel like that's pretty good. Thank you. Thank you. Just some default text. Put it at the bottom here. Scrunch it down a little bit. No, I could change the font. I'll go why is there so much Chinese or Japanese or Thai shit? That I don't care. Whoops. Wait, who wants to say in English for an hour has to say that's perfect. Wait, what do you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
Like, who wants to say?
Like, who wants to stay in English for an hour? There we go. Scrunch this down.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say English for an hour?
Good morning. Good morning. Alright, is that good? Good morning and welcome back. Good night, my boy. Shut up. You can hear someone say in the background. That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say in English for an hour? That's what I'm trying to do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say English for an hour?
Good morning and Russian letters. I don't understand what you're trying to say. That's what I'm trying to put. He's the nearby civilian. We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say English for an hour?
There's not. Oh. Bro, there's like a half a second delay. Clearly not everybody is a fan of longer periods, but what happens when a schedule affects more than just class time? We asked Miss Booty again about how she feels about the limits of schedule opportunity. What the hell? What? Clearly not everybody is a fan of longer periods, but what happens when a schedule affects more than just class time? We asked Miss Booty again about how the structure limits I don't care. I'm saying this and I can deal with it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say English for an hour?
Clearly, not everybody's a fan of longer periods. But what happens when a schedule affects more than just class time? We asked Miss Booty again about how she feels about structure limits. Oh, I fucked up. Hopefully there's a pausing point. More than just class time. That's a pausing part. More than just class time. But what happens when a schedule affects more than just class time? We asked Miss Booty again about structure limits. Oh, I messed up. We asked Miss Booty again about how structure limits. We asked Miss Booty again about how structure limits a school's We asked Miss Booty again about how. We asked Miss Booty again about how structure limits. Oh my God. We asked Miss Booty again about how structure limits a school. Oh, we asked Miss Booty again about how structure limits a student's schedule. What? We asked Miss Booty again about how structure limits. We asked Miss Booty again about how structure limits students' opportunities. We asked Miss Booty again about how structure limits a student's opportunities. That was huge. That took a couple tries though. That took a couple tries. All right. There we go. Yo. For consistency, you gotta replace periods with scheduling. What does this video look like from the beginning? Just hold on. I gotta do this first. Okay, fine. We'll do it from the start. Good morning and welcome back. Today, we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. First, we'll hear Ms. Booty's opinion on how long teachers have to make plans and how long periods are.
I think what is best about our school schedule right now is it's predictable. People have been in the schedule for a period of time, so teachers are comfortable with the amount of time that they have for lesson.
I want to get a teacher teaching here, like a teacher like actually, you know, teaching.
With the amount of time that they
Because-
have for lesson.
Thanks, because like that would work good there. Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion about the structure of the classes and how increased hours would affect the student more.
I would hate that so much. It'd be like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to sit in English for an hour?
Clearly, not everybody's a fan of longer periods. I sound NPC. Clearly, not everybody's a fan of that. Clearly, not everybody's a fan of longer periods. But what happens when a schedule affects more than just class time? Wait, that was a... What was that? A something question. Like a question that you're not supposed to answer. Just class time. We asked Miss Booty again. More than just class time. We asked Miss Booty again about how structure limits a student's opportunities. I don't know, I was kind of choppy there at the end. But I don't care. That's the fun part, is that I don't give a crap. Clearly, not everybody's a fan of... Clearly, not everybody's a fan of longer periods. Idiot. Stupid. Dummy. What are you, a gummy fella? I don't know. We're gonna go back to media here. I just got Hayden on his phone. I just actually just capture Hayden on his phone. In the act. Miss Booty doesn't need that much screen time? I'll know. Miss Booty doesn't need that much screen time? I know. You're right in the stressed... Wait, the stressed kid fits really well there? I know! Even the girls are gonna roll their eyes when they say nobody's a fan of longer periods. Stop. Clearly, not everybody's a fan of longer periods. But what I get a girl like on the okay. No. Thank you, bro. I appreciate. I use cinematic mode on my cell phone, and it actually works pretty well. Oh my god, why does the video always skip to the end? Clearly, not everybody's a fan of longer periods. But what happens when he's a fan of longer periods? But what happens when a schedule affects more than just class time? But what happens when a schedule... When a schedule... Yo, look at this B-roll. God, my B-roll's kind of popping. Like, you can't even tell me this isn't kind of fire. But what happens when a schedule affects more than just class time? We asked Miss Booty again. Like, this is low-key kind of fire. What happens when a schedule affects more than just class time? We asked Miss Butthole again. Real Luca news, I know. We asked Miss Booty again. And then I'll get her I'll get her little smile chuckle again. I'm reusing it cuz I like that. Cuz I kind of mess with it. Yeah. Last time we asked Miss Booty again about how and then I'll use this one. Download. I couldn't find download. Can you add effects? What do you mean? Like name templates and stuff? I'll do that at the end, my boy. With Tampax Plus, you can you can stop the stream. I don't know. Man, I don't know how that stuff works. Man, I don't know. Hallway Walk is the title of this video. About how structure limits a student's opportunities. I kind of like that. Aiden is a funny guy. About how structure limits a student's opportunities. Good morning. Blah 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 blah. What does she say here now? Oh, this is a doozy. There's not an opportunity really. Okay, this is soundbite. This is soundbite 3. He actually put it on there. Wow, how helpful. There's not an opportunity. Okay.
How do you see project-based learning or real-world application helping students stay engaged?
I think anytime you can have a hands-on experience where you can take theoretical knowledge and make it real, it is the best possible solution or best possible option for students. It gives students a chance not only to reinforce the theoretical knowledge that they've learned, but it gives them an opportunity to practice real life skills in analytics, in critical thinking, in collaboration, and in the joy of having a product or a process that they've worked through. You can truly see your work at the end of it. It's not just measured on a piece of paper.
Wait.
And collaboration, and in the joy of having a product or a process.
This is just not soundbite 3. Is this Booty or is it the other teacher? But I'm not gonna lie, your principal is awful. She just went full word salad and said nothing. Really?
How do you see project-based learning or real-world application helping students stay engaged in knowledge?
I think anytime you can have a hands-on experience where you can take theoretical knowledge and make it real, it is the best possible solution or best possible option for students. It gives students a chance not only to reinforce the theoretical knowledge that they've learned, but it gives them an opportunity to practice real life skills in analytics, in critical thinking, in collaboration. And in
Wow, she actually just said nothing. Wait, that's crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. Here, what about Nolan? Is Nolan any? Yo, Nolan is hella long. A minute.
So that didn't work. Now what? And so project-based learning gives you that. And so the engagement, you have to be engaged. I think you'll retain that knowledge much better because maybe you felt.
Bro, I don't understand where this is anymore. I think if you take the theoretical and make it real, but you have to reinforce the theoretical and make it collaborate and AI and stuff. You should just do a takedown piece? What do you mean? She sounds pretty intelligent to me. You don't think she's speaking facts? There's not an opportunity really to have a wide range. Okay, I gotta find that.
minute, maybe they have the kid, which would be a 30-minute. Two teachers, they would have an A.
Nope.
How do staffing?
Not enough opportunity. The required classes need to be met,
Right. There's not an opportunity wide range.
especially in 9th and 10th grade. There's not an opportunity.
It's this one. It's number dos, Thomas, you idiot. Why would you put 3? Are we actually trying to just make this editing process longer? Are we serious right now? Whoops, I keep clicking on the video. All right. So it starts at, there's not an opportunity.
Unfortunately, our current schedule leaves very little room for students to really explore electives and to have opportunities to try a whole wide range of things. I think the other piece that's really hard with our current schedule with a 6-period day is there's just not enough opportunity.
Right here.
There's just not.
And boom. There's just not enough really opportunity. Thomas made this part hella long, so
There's just not enough opportunity.
okay, I said opportunities and then she said opportunities. I don't even think she used the word education. No. The whole thing sounded like an excuse for why she's making class longer and shittier.
There's just not enough opportunity.
Honestly.
There's just not enough.
What did I say here?
About how structure limits a student's opportunities.
There's just not enough opportunity. The required classes need to be met, especially in 9th and 10th grade. There's not an opportunity.
Yo, she said it twice. Yo, listen to this, Russian.
Opportunities.
There's just not enough opportunity. The required classes need to be met, especially in 9th and 10th grade. There's not an opportunity really to have a wide range.
There's not an opportunity to really have opportunities. In 9th and 10th grade don't really have much opportunities.
Experiences starting your freshman year to really explore and then really dig into and dive deeper into something that you might.
Yo, she said dive deep. That's what I was talking about in the beginning. But then I realized I didn't have many opportunities to do that, so.
There's just not enough opportunity. The required
classes that you need to do in your doo-doo. Bro, stop going to the end. You're so annoying.
met, especially in 9th and 10th grade. There's not an opportunity. Need to be
And opportunities.
met, especially
Better go to the chemistry and get the B-roll tomorrow. No.
in 9th and 10th grade. There's not an opportunity really to have.
Bro, Wesley didn't let me get this B-roll. Why the hell is this text all the way over here now? What is going on? Everything's falling apart. Bro, why is this text over here? Wait, what?
Every day.
Yo, what are we doing over here, bro? No. Get the hell over here.
Like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say English?
Civilian.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say
Okay, we're good. When she says there's just not enough opportunities, cut to the graveyard. What? And then when she says, you know, especially in 9th and 10th grade, cut back to the graveyard. The graveyard? What do you mean the graveyard? She's dead?
Classes need to be met, especially in 9th and 10th grade.
There's just not enough opportunities, and the opportunities just, there's not enough.
The required classes need to be met, especially in 9th and 10th grade. There's not in 9th and 10th grade. There's not an opportunity.
Oh boy, if you say opportunities one more time, it's a student's opportunity.
There's just not enough opportunity. The required classes need to be met.
And then we'll cut it here. Delete. Bro, what do you mean the graveyard? I don't live near a graveyard. I'm supposed to go to a graveyard now? Be doing the most? I have lots of B-roll, bro. Lots of it. Oh my god, if you cut to the end of the freaking assignment one more time. Right here. Right freaking here. Add this right there. Thank you.
Especially in 9th and 10th grade. There's
I might just let this one run for a while because I don't have enough B-roll.
Especially in 9th and 10th grade, there's not an opportunity really to
And then I'll cut back to her.
really to have
I'll cut back to her.
a wide range of experiences starting your freshman year. To really explore and then explore.
I might end it at explore. When does explore end? That's not a lot though.
And then really dig into and dive deeper into something that you might like.
What aluminum-free secret whole body deodorant is with 72
When she says there's not enough opportunities, just say she's just saying you're fucked, and that she's given up on you. Have you shown this to your parents? No. I'm just making this interview, like just this interview. This is insanity. Bad look from a principal. Literally no parent wants to hear their person in charge of their child's school saying saying there's just not enough opportunities.
And then really dig into and dive deeper into something that you might like.
That you might like, did she say? Yeah, she said you might like. I'm ending it there, bro. Thomas had way too much. Okay. Even some of the staff would agree that the school schedule, okay. Yo, we're almost at the end. Holy crap. We're actually getting there. You can get Miss Booty fired now. I could. Start a petition. What do I say here?
Deeper into something that you might like.
Even some staff would agree that the school schedule would be better if there was an adjustment to allow students to explore more classes. That could be good.
Like.
Even some staff would agree that the school schedule would be better if there was an adjustment to allow students to explore more classes. I feel out of breath. Why though? Not even a petition? Really? Just show it to my parents? My parents be like, yo, this principal is on drugs or something. She is not speaking. She's saying a whole bunch of hoopla. Get this man out, get this woman out of here. Wait, Russian, did you actually get the Switch too? Or was that just like a picture? Like, was that AI? That could have been AI. It kind of looked AI. Because AI is that good now. Sounds like everybody anonymously agrees that Miss Booty's schedule changes are the worst for everybody, but she does not care. She just keeps talking about the theoretical and that there are no opportunities. Yeah. Even some staff would agree that. Even some staff would agree. Even some staff would agree that staff is usually staff. Did I get like any staff or what? I need some staff B-roll. I literally found that on the internet. I think someone smashed it for Twitter entertainment money. Wow. That's crazy. Somebody actually, because he probably had to wait in line or pre-order or something and then just smashed it. What do you think? Because he was like near the store as well, right? What do you think that people thought? Yo, is this guy okay? Why is he smashing it? Why is he breaking the whole thing? I guess I'll just use the Nolan interview. Miss Nolan.
Could redesign the school day. How could we use
People have been doing that for 20 years now, but yeah, but like, what do you think the people around him thought?
Well, I do.
Homie's just smashing a Switch 2 on release day. Just for shits and giggles. Well, yeah, yeah, because you're breaking it, but I mean, yeah. The whole point is to upset people. Hey, I'm all for it. Nintendo, greedy ass, stupid ass, money hungry ass. Ah, boy. I'm all for it. Break as many Switch 2s as you want. I don't care no more.
How could we use flexible scheduling, like block classes?
I like this one. This one's fine. The Switch 2 is a flop. Bro, it sold 15 million already. I think it already made like 15 million or something. Really? Even some staff would agree that the school schedule would be better if there was an adjustment. Really? Well, then why are people waiting outside of GameStops for 3 hours? Yeah, because this one guy was like, they still had 400 after I got mine. They didn't even get close. Wow, you might be right. These people are idiots and buy from a corporate company. Bro, just bring back the old Nintendo. God, Galaxy was just such a good game. When was their last, like, actually good game? Like, I mean, they had good games. But, like, when was their last good one? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Holy. It keeps going. I gotta drag it. Why is Shirley Lee in your library? What? Who is that? Who? What are you talking about? Who is this you speak of? Better if there was an adjustment to allow students to explore more class. An adjustment. An adjustment to allow students to explore more classes. Okay, I think that's good. Actress from the 90s? Where? Where? Oh, her? school schedule would be better if there was an adjustment to allow students to explore more classes. Okay, what do I say next? God, I hit 2 hours in the stream. Oh my god. I'm not tired, you're tired. Well, first, I would just like to say, fuck you. Oh, wait, it's soundbite 4. Ugh. You know it's easy to hide. Okay, soundbite 4. Wait. It's easy to hide for 50 minutes and then move on to the next class. When did she say that?
I think black. So my.
I think black.
I think black scheduling. I think I would definitely include block scheduling on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I would include black scheduling?
I think I would definitely include block scheduling on
Wait, what?
Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a normal day. Tuesday, Thursday,
Segregated lunch.
you do block scheduling. So on
Why is she saying black?
Tuesday, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday is a normal day. Tuesday, Thursday, you do block scheduling. So on
Wait, what? Why is she saying black scheduling? Is this racial?
on Tuesday, you'd have hours 1, 2, and 3. And on Thursdays, you'd have hours 4, 5, and 6.
What the hell's black
then-
scheduling?
Teachers know when that's going to happen, and then they can allow for more project-based learning, more time to work on students, more time to just further learning as opposed to shuffling them off after the
Yo,
normal
it kind of
class
looks
time.
like her.
So to me, looking at all the other schedules, it doesn't cost extra money, and it's something we could do literally
it's kinda close.
tomorrow, next week. We could.
Black scheduling. Jesus. What does this world come to? Wait, what am I trying to find?
And settle in, and I think that's really important.
It's
and
easy
we're
to hide
missing
for
that.
50 some
More
minutes.
time to do that. It's harder to avoid, and it's easy to hide for.
Oh, it's this one. It's easy to hide for 50 some minutes. What do you mean easy? What do we? Yo, story here. Yo, Russian letters. I had there was an ASL project assignment, and it was that you described your dream. You just wrote down a dream you had, and I just completely made one up because I didn't have one off the top of my head. So I was just like, I was with Abraham Lincoln or something in World War II, shooting people, eating an apple pie or something, and then I put, having a good time, having a fun time. No, I put good times. I put comma good times. And then I went to the dean's office because I put shooting people, comma good times. But buddy, it was a dream. I was with Abraham Lincoln. I'm not riding a Lamborghini. Oh yeah, I put Lamborghini. It's not good times. I'm not being serious, but it was a dream. It was a dream. I put a Lamborghini. What? You think I'm serious? Good time? Oh, I love shooting people. What? I was so stupid when I was in the office. I was joking. I thought that was clear. It wasn't a real dream. I just made stuff up. But then I put having a good time or something. That ruined everything.
How could we use flexible scheduling like block class?
Wait, do I have it in here twice? Which one is it? Wait, it's the other one.
And settle in, and I think that's really important, and we're missing that. So I think that's a big aspect, but I do feel like I want more time with my students to work on a project, to develop a project, and so that would give us more time to do that. I don't know that the kids that want to just kind of avoid something, it's harder to avoid in an hour and a half time period. So, it's easy to hide for.
Yeah, that's like perfect with our topic because Vaughn was like, I would hate it if it was longer. But she's like, yo, I wish it was longer. So it works well together.
You know, it's easy to hide for 50 some minutes and then move on to the next class and, you know, just kind of do whatever you want. So I think it just gives us more time to.
It's not their fault they had to do that anytime someone mentions shooting. I know. Oh, you said it's not their fault they have to do that? It was a dream. It was a dream. It was a dream project. Oh, shooting cause you think about shooting up the school, so you're having dreams about involving guns. You literally talk about shooting and guns in school. In school. Oh boy.
Do meaningful work with each other.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That was really dumb. And then I had to redo the project. Ugh, and I didn't.
Meaningful work with each other.
So.
Do meaningful work with each other.
With each other? No, that was not the right one. That one. Okay. Okay, and then I add, what do I add here?
50 some minutes.
Oh my god. Charmin Ultra Soft for your periods, Miss Booty. Who do I get here? What do I use? I want to get people like working or something. I want to get people working together. Wait, I think one of them was in here. Yo, right here. No, I'm not putting Save Me Mark. Yo, he would be so confused. He would be beyond confusion. You'd have no idea what's going on. I put some random Mario song in the back. Okay.
Minutes and then move on to the next class and, you know, just kind of do whatever you want. So.
Oh, and they're kind of messing around. Oh my god, Russian, the B-roll is peaking right now.
Do whatever you want. So.
Wait, I should put Hayden on his phone.
And then move on to the next class and, you know, just kind of do whatever you want.
Because they're actually kind of working there. Bro, I'm not plugging anything. I'm not trying to get attention here. I'm tired of this videos. Wait. I'm tired of this bullshit. My hate for her is at all-time high. That lying piece of brother. Just meet someone in real life and then you won't have to deal with that. Colton advice. That last bit was warm. Warm milkshake. Yummy. Delicious. I think I'll actually have enough B-roll for this. I think I will. I'll have Hayden, I'll have Hayden being on his phone here because that's pretty good. No. Stop it. Okay.
Next class and, you know.
Oh wait, I put it here.
Minutes and.
I put it right here.
And then move on to the next class and, you know.
Just Hayden on his phone.
Minutes and then move on to the next class and, you know.
Yo, why are we going so high up?
And then move on to the next.
Cut my life into pieces. Don't worry, Colton, I have plans. Okay. Let me know later. I miss a lot. What interview are we on now? We're on the 4th soundbite interview. Almost done, and then I gotta do the little name tags. God, this is a beefy assignment. Beefy editing work.
And then move on to the next class and, you know. just kind of do whatever you want. So I think it just gives us more time to do meaningful work with each other. More time to do meaningful work with each other.
All right, that's good. Now what do I say? But it's not just about how much time we have to spend in class. It's also about when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the school schedule to a later date. Okay. Okie dokie. Hey Colton, did you see that? We get to be in the documentary after all this is over. Wait, what? There's this girl named Emma and we are really close friends, and let's just say I won't mind being with her if you can catch my drift. Hey man, if it works out, then that's huge.
Gives us more time to do meaningful work with each other.
But it's not just about how much time we spend in class. It's also about how we start the day. Here's what Noah had to say about moving the school schedule to a later date. I kind of phrased that differently. I said to a later date, and I also said... Wait, what did I say? But it's not just about how much time we spend in class. It's also about how we start the day. When we start the day. God damn it.
I think it just gives us more time to do meaningful work with each other.
But it's not just how much time we have in class, it's also when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the school schedule to a later date. To a later date? Wait, a later date doesn't make sense. Later in the day, I'll say that.
Do meaningful work with each other.
But it's not just about how much time we spend in class. It's also what we... It's also when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say. Yo, is that bars? I'm done. But it's not But it's not just how much time we have to oh my god. But it's not just about how much time we have to spend in class. But it's not just about how much time we spend in class. It's also about when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the school schedule. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the school schedule longer. Wait. Here's what Nolan had to say about... Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the schedule to start later. There we go.
Talk to your healthcare professional about Ozempic.
Talk to your Talk to your care.
That's one.
Okay. He said plan on committing a... He said he planned on committing a murder, but he told us about it, so we're gonna have to be the next Netflix documentary after he gets caught. Oh, Star? Because he's gonna kill someone? What is even the point of this? Will it actually charge... Wait, will it actually charge anything at school? It's literally humiliation. Rival for that mental. All later, Miss Booty. She wanted to force her students to see a video of her over and over talking how helpless everything is. Oh, I'm gonna kill her? I don't know who's killing who anymore. I'm so tired. Bro, I'm tired and the text is really far away. Okay. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say for myself. Bro, why is everything like moved weird? Class.
classes.
You know, it's easy to hide for 50 some minutes and then move on to the next class and
It's just Hayden on his
what
phone.
you want. So
That's funny.
other
Oh yeah, that stuff is over here.
But it's not just how much time we have to spend. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But it's not just about how much time we have to spend in class.
I mess up so many times.
But it's not just about how much time we spend in class. It's also about when we start the day.
Okay. Was that good? I'm not sure.
But it's not just.
Wait. It starts over here. It starts right here.
other
But it's not just about how much time we.
other
But it's not just about how much time we spend in class. It's also about when we start the day.
And then it's right here.
Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the school schedule.
Okay.
Also about when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the schedule to start later. Start later.
I mean, that's not bad. I've said, I mean, that's not bad a lot of times, so. No Star Shard said he was mad at some girl and then said, "Don't worry, I have plans," which means he's going to murder her. Since he told us about it, we're gonna. Oh. So I was right the first time. Okay. You know. That's insane. That's a dog, man.
But it's not just about how much time we spend in class.
each other
But it's not just about how much. But it's not just about how much time we spend in class. It's also about when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say.
Wait, what does that mean?
It's not just about how much time we spend in class. It's also about when we start the day.
Wait, I said nothing.
But it's not just about how much time we spend in class.
It's also about how much work we get done.
Also about when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say about
Sure, I guess it works fine. Here's what Booty Nolan had to say. Well, first, I would just like to say it's not our biggest problem. Yo, banger in the background as well. On the flip side, she also knows mine. Well, you're gonna have a fight to the death or something. It's not just about how much time we spend in class. It's about how much we actually learn. Yeah, I know. I said nothing. On the topic of students goofing around, how do you get your classmates to stop making autistic noises? I don't know. You're just gonna have to live with that for a while. I don't know, man.
day. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving this.
So what did she say? She said, well, first, I would just like to yada yada.
How do you see project-based learning or real-world application helping students stay engaged?
Well, what I love about project-based learning is there's no memorization. You don't memorize a fact and then spit it back. And so because maybe you fell flat on your all the first time, you just that learning.
Okay, maybe it's not 3.
Whether academic or
In this active thing. So there's a couple. I think our students. I think our students are learning great things. So there's a couple things that I would say, and this actually.
They'll put you in separate classes.
I'm going to pick on our younger grades, like elementary, middle school. I think.
Black lunch on Wednesdays and get fucked.
We're missing the boat. Not having
That's
language
pretty much all she's saying.
classes that know how to speak other languages by the time they get to us, and not that we shouldn't have languages, but just that kids can also work on other things. I don't
So
know.
she says well right off the bat, I'm pretty sure.
In your experience, Patrick,
I definitely feel engaging activities or
Nope.
if we want school to feel more meaningful and relevant, where do we start?
well, I first I do believe that students need to start with trying to figure out what they're.
She said well. She kind of threw me off there.
What impact do you think later school start time can have on students?
Well, first, I just want to say I don't think it's our biggest problem, but I think it is our lowest hanging fruit.
Our lowest hanging fruit. Are we serious? What kind of terminology? What kind of example? I've never heard that one before. That one actually caught me off guard completely. Our lowest hanging fruit. Oh boy.
With each other.
But it's not just about how much time we spend in class. It's also about when we start the day. Here's what Nolan
What
had to say
impact?
about when we start the day. Here's start the day. Also about when about
Here, honestly, I'm about to just put up an image of my schedule right there. Straight up. One of my school staff got someone in trouble for holding a ball. Wait, for holding a ball menacingly twice? What? Twice, comma twice. Can I please hear that lady interview in full? Okay, hold on.
when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had.
I need more B-roll here.
It's also about when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the schedule. Had to say. Here's what Nolan had to say
What
about
impact
moving
do
the
you think
schedule to
later
start
school
later.
And then I'll do a cut. And then I'll do her answer here. Hold up. Hold up, big man.
Well, first,
Well, first. Okay.
To start later.
well, first, I just want to say I don't think it's our biggest problem, but I think it is our lowest hanging fruit. And I know maybe people in the community won't love it, but I do think having students come in a little later, giving them more sleep time, flipping elementary and high school would give students that time. And I know that there are school districts around that are doing it, and they still have great sports, they still have activities, kids are still working.
Frick! I was trying to hold it in and be like, yeah, she does have one arm. Oh, frick. I couldn't hold it, bro. It's so funny. It's so funny. Why does it look like she only has one arm? Oh, stop. That's messed up. Oh, I was trying to hold it in when you said that. Oh my god.
Students come in a little later, giving them more
Why
sleep
is
time,
she
flipping
like that?
elementary and high school would give students that time. And I know that there are school districts around that are doing it, and they still have great sports, they still have activities, kids are still working. So I think it's a possibility. And again, I think it's a low-hanging fruit. So I think it's something to look at.
Freet? Freet? You said freet.
But to me, I don't know that I put that as my biggest thing to tackle. But I definitely think it could be a win-win.
Lowest hanging fruit, my balls. Okay. God damn, that's long.
I want to say I don't think
So when
it's
did
our
she
biggest
stop?
problem, but I think it is our lowest hanging fruit.
I know
And I know
many
maybe
people in the community won't love it, but
I
I
do
think
think having students come in a little later.
but I do think having some students.
Giving them more sleep time, flipping elementary and high school would give students that time. And
I guess
know
I'll use the full thing.
students that time.
I guess I'll use that full thing. I guess. Oh, that's funny. If we gave them more time, they'd have more time in great sports. The only tackling she's doing is one arm tackle. But she has 2 arms. I don't know why it looks like she only has 1 arm. I know everybody is gonna hate it, but I don't give a shit about one more time flip the elementary, give them time. Just put the question mark at the bottom of the screen while she's talking. Should I actually in like the bottom corner? Just like confused out of my mind. Scheduled to start later.
Well, first, I just want to say, I don't think it's our biggest problem, but I think it is our lowest hanging fruit.
Our lowest hanging fruit still has me like caught off guard.
And
I'm keeping the in there. I'm keeping the and then I'll cut out the extra space.
and I know maybe people in the community won't love it, but I do think having students come in a little later.
Because this is just kind of hella long, so I have to chop this up a little bit more.
Giving them more say time flipping elementary and high school.
Will really cause an impact. Are our teachers dumb Russian letters? Are our teachers actually like stupid?
Would give students that time.
Yo, that was the last shit. Let's go. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the schedule to start later.
Well, first, I just want to say, I don't think it's our biggest problem, but I
don't think it's our biggest problem. Interesting, Nolan. Interesting, you'd have to say that. Should I have Ayush in here just chilling or something? Oh my god, it took me to the end again. Lowest hanging fruit is code for yeah, I know we suck, but how dare you call us out for sucking? That's pretty on point, I feel. I would just like to say that I've only seen that staff get male Asians in trouble. Cough, cough, cough.
I just want to say.
All teachers, imagine trying to teach the people you go to school with. Now imagine doing that for 40 years.
I don't think it's our biggest problem, but I think
so they just have to retire.
It is our lowest hanging fruit.
Later.
Well, first, I just want to say, I don't think it's our biggest problem, but I think it is our lowest problem, but I think it is.
I'll do a little zoom up here. A little zoom up here. And then I'll put a little just the tiniest little question mark.
Problem, but I think it is our lowest hanging fruit.
But he said the lowest hanging. I can't get over that.
And I know.
Right under her face? No, I'm not doing that, bro. What if my teacher... Yo, what's good, Bacon? God, no way I've been working on this for almost 3 hours. Hopefully I can be done in 15 minutes. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the schedule to start later.
Well, first, I just want to say, I don't think it's our biggest problem, but I think it is our lowest hanging fruit. And
then I'll put some B-roll here. Put some Ayush. Put my boy Ayush in here for no reason.
won't love it. And I know maybe people in the community won't love it, but I do think.
Yo, he kind of looked disappointed there, no? What are you doing? Bacon, I'm working on a project for English.
And I know maybe people in the community won't love it.
Yo, he's kind of disappointed there. Does it work?
But I do think having students come in a little later,
Yo, I'm kind of hold up. Watch me cook here. I put this video in reverse. Like they're coming in a little later. Schedules. First, we'll hear Miss Booty's because she said coming in a little later. So I'll put them reversing back into the school. Am I genius? How do I do that? Reverse. Schedules. First, we'll hear Miss Booty's opinion. School schedules. First. No, why did it put me at the end again? It's because I didn't drag and drive. Oops, sorry. Here we go.
Come in a little later. Giving them students come in a little later.
I mean, is that baller? What are they gonna do, Colton? We notice you that you put some question marks in your video. What do you mean by this? Are you part of the ISIS? No, but I'm just saying, I'm not trying to start some beef.
Having students come in a little later, giving them more say time, flipping elementary and high school.
Me doing a backflip.
Elementary and high school would
Yo.
would give students that.
Why can't I zoom this up? Yo. Alright, whatever.
School would give students that time.
Oh no. It just straight up doesn't allow me to. Okay. Oh my god, we're almost done. And then we can watch. Well, actually, no, I still gotta do the name tags and stuff. Frick!
And high school would give students that time.
Wait. Hold on, I'm not reading chat. That's on me. I'm straight up not reading chat. It's a bit artsy for a new segment, but I don't hate it. I certainly wouldn't make it my opening shot. Mrs. Booty. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm retarded. Yeah, it's fine. How could it be beef? But you just play dumb? I put question marks because I didn't understand what she meant. I mean, maybe, but like, then why would I be using it? I gotta glaze her a little bit. Because if I glaze her, then Ryan, my boy, will grade me good. The name tags can be done in 30 minutes. Let's be honest, when does bro ever reach chat? Yo, I'm sorry I get chats every second. Sorry I have so much clout.
Students elementary and high school would give students that time.
Good morning and welcome back. Good morning. Yo, oh my god, take me to the end one more time. In conclusion, from longer periods to the start of the time of the day, it's clear that school schedules affect everybody differently. So I hope we provided valuable information, and thanks for watching. Yeah, you better be sorry, but tonight is where you'll be really sorry. Oh. Why do you still got school, bro? I don't know. Because we missed, yeah, everybody's out of school. I'm talking everybody. But we missed too many days in the year or something. So they're making us keep going. We still got another week. We got tomorrow and then we got another full week. Oh, it'll be pain. Yo, I also got to do photography. God, I have so much. Frick me. Yo, I could pull like an all-nighter. Only if you guys are here though. Then I'll do it. I gotta get this final voice here.
in high school would give students that time.
In conclusion, from longer periods to the start of the day, it's clear that school schedules affect everybody differently. So I hope we provided value information here. Thanks for watching. Low outro. Low outro. Okay. For the day, it's
Time.
in conclusion.
Time.
In conclusion, from longer periods to the 24-hour homework stream. Could I do 12-hour? When did I start? I started like 8. No, I could do 10-hour. What's this video even about? It's about school schedules. I don't know. I don't need this page anymore. Really. Just make sure you put your face in the toilet. I'm not doing that.
Time.
In conclusion, do I have any other videos that'll work here? Oh yeah, I probably got, wait, I got some stuff here. We got all this stuff. What's this one? Honestly, I might do that. I might have to hit you up on that, Bacon. I might be down for that. Do 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 do.
Time.
In conclusion, from longer periods to the start of the day, it's clear that school schedules. In conclusion, from longer periods to the start of the day, and then I'll do a cut here. And then I'll go the next one. Yo, are these not downloading? Download, bruh. Give a one-armed lady a pirate hook. I'm not making funny edits, bro. I just want to be done with this. I mean, I could and post it on my channel and just be like a prank, I don't know, prank video, a prank school news report. It's clear that school schedules affect everybody differently. So I hope we provide. Okay. And then what's the last one? This one. I sent you the picture. Okay. So I hope we provided value information here. Thanks for watching. So I hope we provided value information here. Thanks for watching. I'll do a little fade out. I think that's a good fade out. Thanks for watching. Like, how's this? So I hope we provided value information here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Wait, nope. Thanks for watching. Information here. Thanks for watching. And then I'll add a black screen here at the end, like I always do. Whoops. Why is Miss Booty here?
Booty's opinion.
Bro, oh my god. Okay. There's one guy in the white sheet t-shirt that's really funny. That's really funny looking. Bro. Who? Okay, let's see it. You ready? Add my toilet at the end. No, I'm not. That'll actually get me kicked out of school. All right, you boys ready? I'll pause it. This is gonna be huge. Here we go. Good morning and welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. First, we'll hear Ms. Booty's opinion on how long teachers have to make plans and how long periods are.
I think what is best about our school schedule right now is it's predictable. People have been in the schedule for a period of time, so teachers are comfortable with the amount of time that they have for lesson.
Thanks, Ms. Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong
Yo, why
opinion
is the
about
text?
the structure of the
Hold on, this is kind of baller. Hold up, why is the text being weird again?
hours would affect the student more.
I would hate that so much.
For an hour.
Clearly, not every
Crap. Hold up, I'm almost done.
longer period.
Who wants to save English for an hour?
Crap.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants
Civilian.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants That's what I'm saying.
Civilian.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Sorry, run it back.
Good morning and
Yo,
welcome
shut
back.
up, Star.
Today, we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. First, we'll hear Ms. Booty's opinion on how long teachers have to make plans and how long periods are.
I think what is best about our school schedule
This
right
won't
now
be a
is it's
video.
predictable. People have been in the schedule for a period of time, so teachers are comfortable with the amount of time that they have for lesson.
Thanks, Ms. Booty. We also have an interview of a student who has a very strong opinion about the structure of the classes and how increased hours would affect the student more.
I would hate that so much. It'd be like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to save English for an hour?
Clearly, not everybody's a fan of longer periods. But what happens when a schedule affects more than just class time? We asked Miss Booty again about how structure limits a student's opportunities.
There's just not enough.
Yo,
The required
this
classes
is
need
so good.
to be met, especially in 9th and 10th grade. There's not an opportunity really to have a wide range of experiences starting your freshman year to really explore and then really dig into and dive deeper into something that you might like.
Even some staff would agree that the school schedule would be better if there was an adjustment to allow students to explore more classes.
You know, it's easy to hide for 50 some minutes and then move on to the next class and, you know, just kind of do whatever you want. So I think it just gives us more time to do meaningful work with each other.
But it's not just about how much time we spend in class, it's also about when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the schedule to start later.
Well, first, I just want to say, I don't think it's our biggest problem, but I think it is our lowest hanging fruit. And I know maybe people in the community won't love it. But
Wait,
I
where's
do
the
think
question mark?
Having students come.
Where's the question? Yeah, the people reversing into the school. Where's the question mark at? Bro, what happened to the question mark? The low-hanging fruit. Ah. Oh, it's right here.
It is our lowest hanging fruit.
Lowest hanging fruit. Ah.
It is our lowest
There we go.
hanging fruit. And I know maybe people in the community won't love it, but I do think having students
you.
come in a little later, giving them more say time, flipping elementary and high school would give students that time.
In conclusion, from longer periods to the start of the day, it's clear that school schedules affect everybody differently. So I hope we provided value information here. Thanks for watching.
Come on. A plus? A double plus? Like, come on. Ain't nobody's topping that. Ain't nobody's topping that. Okay. Let me find the rubric, and then let's do a little checklist here. A little check off some stuff here. Check your Discord. Bro, I just want to see. There's the switch. What? What about my Discord? B plus for effort? Well, it better be at least a B. That's Jackson. He was on my basketball team. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing. What? What? Oh, Jesus. Scared me. Where are you at, Bacon? Bacon, where you at? Am I lost? The credits, it'll just be, oh, on my phone. My phone is the webcam, so that's kind of impossible. Sorry about that.
Thanks for watching.
Yo.
All your information here. Thanks for watching.
Black man magic in the soul food.
Hold up.
Elementary and high school would give students that time.
In conclusion, from longer periods to the start of the day, it's clear that school schedules affect everybody differently. So I hope we provided value information here. Thanks for watching.
Black man magic in the soul food.
I kind of want to keep that. Black man magic in the sofu. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I don't need to hear the whole thing after that. Yo, Bacon, why do you look older in this picture? You actually look older. Black man magic in the sofu. Bro, I can't just do that. Okay. And then I'll go here, import. Down, oh, pictures. Where'd it go? Where'd the picture go? I don't know where the picture went. Oh, is it this? I don't know where it is. School might not like it. You didn't hear what he rhymed it with? Oh yeah, have his picture be the whole credits. I'm having nothing.
Thanks for watching.
Wait, he just walks by.
Thanks for watching.
Alright, rubric. It's rubric time. Bro, I didn't save it. I did save it. I did save it. Oh, here it is.
Good morning and welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff.
It's Bacon, guys. He's just the beginning of the whole thing. Oh my god, it did it again. Okay. Oh.
Watching.
Wait, it doesn't even show up. Oh, it's because the black overlays it. It's too much. How do I zoom up? Oh, it's this. I can't even make it shorter. I can't make it shorter. I'm sorry, Bacon. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too scary. I can't do it. Rubik's Cube time. Colton, from you experience is CapCut. Wait, Colton, from you experience is CapCut easy to use on PC? I like it better on phone. Maybe because I'm just used to it on phone, but I can just do things faster, and I feel like there's more features on phone. If that's weird, if that's weird to say, I don't know. Maybe I just can't find them on here, but I don't know. All right, let me look at the rubric. Does it even have the rubric? Does it always watermark with CapCut? No. It keeps it like this. You're gonna get caught? What? What is he trying to do? Bro. Go back, you idiot. Is it this? Bro, where is the rubric? How do I know if I did it right? You'll never get away with it. What is he gonna make a documentary about it on CapCut? Where's the rubric? Am I losing it? Is it resources? That's win resources. Ugh. I'm about to just export this. But I don't have the name tags. It might be in here. Oh wait, is it here? Is it this? No. I'm not sure what to... I don't know where it is. Also, may I remind you, rationalize about a certain thing you've dropped the first day and shattered like it was some kind of being thrown over. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was just a picture star. Come on, we should do a mobile collab stream. Yo, that'd be fire. And we beat Minecraft or what? That'd be fire. Who can get the most viewers or something? I swear to God, I've seen the rubric before. I've seen it with my very own 2 eyes. With my 2 very eyes. I've seen it. You beat Minecraft while he beats his... in real life, he'd probably go to her house, make the documentary at her house about how you killed. Do I need name templates or does this work? You know what? I'll just do this. I'll do it quick and easy. This Is it MS or MIS? Here, I'll go principal. Holy crap. That's not how to spell principal. How do you spell principal? I'm gonna wear a purple bow tie. Thank you. Ooh, okay. And then we go AI packaging, text effects. And we go with just a basic one. We go with this one. Whoops. Wait, never mind. Bro, why does it copy the stupid shit? Advanced. Font, okay, hold up. Bro. Does that work? Principal booty. Principal booty. I want it to be... Ooh, I kind of like that one. Look at that. I'm gonna wear my blood-covered suit. Nothing else. Butt-ass naked. And a purple bow tie. No, I'm gonna wear like a suit. But like a very vibrant purple bow tie. Diddy was the best Joker. He went as the Joker for Halloween a few years ago and went him. Okay. Wait. For sure. 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 How's that? Just a simple name template that fades in. Because you always need it to fade in. Schedules. First, we'll hear Ms. Booty's opinion on how long teachers have to make plans and how long periods are. How long teachers have to make plans and how long periods are.
I think what is best about
And then I'll have it fade out here.
is best.
And then I'll copy it. Boom. And then I'll go... Whoops.
There's just not enough opportunity. The required classes need to be met, especially required.
I'll cut it right before it cuts. Right there.
The required classes.
There we go. And then we'll go, Miss Nolan, my goat. Even some staff would agree that what's her? Nolan? I just put Nolan. Holy crap, Posturepedic collection? No way. Even some staff would agree that the school schedule adjustment to allow students to explore more class. Better if there was an adjustment. Whoops. If there was an adjustment to allow students to explore more classes.
You know, it's easy to hide for 50 some minutes and then move on to
Yo, what's good, Hang?
And, you know, just kind of do whatever you want. So
I think this is honestly
gives us more time to do
good enough.
don't think it's our biggest problem.
Wait.
Scheduled to start later.
Well, first, I just want to say I don't
messed
think
it
it's
up
our
again.
biggest problem, but I think don't think it's
Wait.
Start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the schedule to start late.
don't think it's our biggest problem, but I think it is our lowest
Our lowest hanging fruit. Talking about some lowest hanging fruit. There we go. We're back.
I don't think it's our biggest problem, but I think it is our lowest hanging fruit. And I know
Long time no see.
lowest hanging fruit
For sure.
is problem, but I think it is our lowest biggest problem, but I think it is our lowest hanging fruit.
All right, I think. Oh wait, I need to do Vaughn. One more. Run it back.
hate that so much.
Oh, why
Like
is this
finals
text? Why does this text keep moving?
every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to
Okay.
Structure of the classes and how increased hours would affect the student more.
Hanging fruit. Yo, what perfect timing.
I would
Like hang.
hate that so much. Like finals.
Wait, I need
And
Vaughn.
how increased hours would affect the student more.
Boom. Student. Oh, I'll just put Vaughn G.
I would hate that so much. Like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
Nearby civilian.
Finals every day.
We also got a comment from a more.
I would hate that so much.
Is that Vaughn's name spelled correctly?
Like finals every day.
We also got a comment.
All right, I think we're good. Let's watch it. Let's watch it, finally. Last time.
Good morning and welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. First, we'll hear Ms. Booty's opinion on how long teachers have to make plans and how long
Whoops. I don't like how that's lined up there. There we go.
periods are.
I think what is best about our school schedule right now is it's predictable. People have been in the schedule for a period of time, so
You should do
teachers are
another VR stream
comfortable
where
with
you
the amount
play.
of time that they have for lesson.
Thanks, Miss Booty. We also have an interview of a student
Shemp
who has
physics?
a very
Wait,
strong
what?
opinion about the structure of the classes.
I've never even
and how
heard of that
increased
game.
Hours would affect the student more.
I would hate that so much. Like finals every day.
We also got a comment from a nearby civilian.
That's what I'm saying. Like, who wants to say English for an hour?
Clearly, not everybody's a fan of longer periods. But what happens when a schedule
It costs
affects more than
$5?
just class time? We asked Ms.
Maybe.
Booty again about how structure limits a student's opportunities.
There's just not enough opportunity. The required classes need to be met, especially in 9th and 10th grade. There's not an opportunity really to have a wide
think
range
about
of
it.
experiences starting your freshman year to really explore and then really dig into and dive deeper into something that you might like.
You want to play it
Even
tomorrow
some
together?
staff
Yo,
would agree
I
that the
said I'll
school
think
schedule
about it,
would be
bro.
better if there was an adjustment to allow students to explore more classes.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's easy to hide for 50 some minutes and then move on to the next class and
Maybe.
you know, just kind of do whatever
Maybe
you
this
want.
weekend.
So, I think it just gives us more time to do meaningful work with each other.
But it's not just about how much time we spend in class, it's also about when we start the day. Here's what Nolan had to say about moving the schedule to start later.
Well, first, I just want to say, I don't think it's our biggest problem, but I think it is our lowest hanging fruit. And I know maybe people in the community won't love it, but I do think having students come in a little later, giving them more sleep time, flipping elementary and high school would give students that time.
In conclusion, from
Do I have a crush on anyone? Just you wait.
longer periods to the start of the day, it's clear that school schedules affect everybody differently. So I hope we provided value information here. Thanks for watching.
Why did the ad... Yo, what? Why did the ad end as soon as this ended? That's perfect timing. Alright, we're good. We're done. We're done! After 3 hours and 21 minutes. Unbelievable. MP3. MP4, bro. Oh, audio. Resolution. School schedule assignment. All right. I'm sorry, Bacon. It's too much pressure. Say their name, how you feel. Maybe they're watching it now. 100% they're not watching. 100% guaranteed. No way. And if they are, I would actually freak out. Let me find her. Yeah, I also got my yearbook today. So that's kind of hype. Kind of hype. This will be like impossible. Like impossible to find. But hold up. Just hold up. I don't even know her last name. I just know her first name. So this might take a while. Good morning and welcome back. Oh, today I scared myself. All right, so that should be in my folder here, my file explorer. I don't know where you're wait. Don't worry about it. I never got my yearbook. DM me, hang. I'll wait. Tell me what I did, and we can resolve any issues peacefully. I don't have this Discord. Oh, anyways, just tell me. Can you tell me blah 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 blah? Save me, booty, please. No, Russian. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. Where did the video save? Is it downloads? Oh, is it this? Did I thought I just saw it. Oh no. What is this song? That's definitely not it. Bro, where is it, dude? About to have a bowl of booties for breakfast. A bowl of booties. Ew, these pages. I hate the pages in yearbooks. Oh god. I hate them. Come on, where is she? Where's she at? Where y'all at? Frick. Sorry, this definitely has to be boring. I don't know where the video is. I don't know where it's saved. I'm low-key confused. I might have to like do it again or something. Something. Export. Yes. Oh wait, this is where it ended. Hey, it's right here. It's literally right here, mate. Wait. Hold up. It's an app data local CapCut video. Okay. App data. Where the hell's app data? I'm so confused. I'm gonna just go now. I appreciate you, Sky Swizz Ches. I don't know. I'll see you. I appreciate you being in the stream. Have a good one. Have a good night. Where is the stupid flippin' assignment? It's not in here. Downloads. Ooh, it might be in here. It's just not. Export. I want it to be in videos. No, I want it to be in downloads. Desktop. I want it to be in new folder. School project. There we go. Select folder. Okay. There we go. He unmodded everybody so it wasn't just you. Oh shoot, hang. That's on me. Good morning and welcome back. Today we'll be interviewing students and staff about school schedules. First, good morning and welcome back. So now, if we go to documents, if we go to videos, it should be in here. School project. Hey, here it is. So now I gotta put it in like Drive, right? And then my group will be like, yo. My group will be like, yo, you did it. And I'll be like, yeah, it took me 3 hours. It just took me 3 hours. Don't worry. Don't sweat it, guys. I got you. It just took me 3 hours. Oh my god, I gotta study for math. Frick me. Will this even download, bro? Download complete. Oh, that's the MP3. Here's the MP4. Oops. So this is just the MP3. I think it is. I don't want just the MP3. Okay, boys. I think I'm gonna end it here. I think. And the stream's lagging, so yeah. I gotta post the vlog. Holy crap, I almost forgot. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna just end it here. Like, no. Do I seriously have to do the frickin'? I should do it.
What you save her. Don't save her. She won't ever racket, turn a cheating princess to a housewife. Don't save her. Don't save her. Don't let her gaslight. She ain't no victim. She came over last night. Don't save her.
That's insane. All right, boys. Homework stream. I don't know. Was it cool? Sure. I got something done. I made progress. We had fun doing it. Yeah. I'll catch you guys. I appreciate you, Hank. Appreciate you, Star. Appreciate you, Russian Letters. Appreciate you, Sky. Everybody. Yeah. I'll catch you guys Friday, maybe tomorrow. Honestly, probably. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.